I wouldn't have loved to read today from a paper, because I would have loved to speak to you from the bottom of my heart. But be it as it may, I'll go by documents. And it's my singular honor and privilege to be personally here to flag off the epoch-making maiden Abuja Unity Fiesta. It is no longer gainsaying and stating the obvious that the year 2020 has been one of the most very challenging ones, plagued with several issues ranging from Lassa fever, the coronavirus, that's COVID-19 pandemic, the NSAS protests, the ravaging of houses and homes in search of palliatives, actually that meant succor to so many, and other foodstuffs for emergency purposes being carted away, the economic recession among others. It's no doubt a very tough one for all of us. Thus, the need to come together for interaction purposes, peace dialogue, and entrench events that are soul healing and comforting that is needed, especially as the year winds down. The FCT Minister, His Excellency Malam Muhammad Bello, myself are very, very worried, passionate and genuinely concerned about the residents, especially the youths and the children. Thus, the thought for an end-of-year fiesta. The Fiesta Funfair is expected to contain the unveiling of the formal opening of the giant Christmas tree at the FCT Social Development Secretariat. Later in the evening of the day, the event will also showcase entertainment from choral dancers, the FCT Cultural Troupe, sporting display for lovers of sports, unveiling of tourist attractions, Father Christmas and Santa Claus shows, with gift presentations, DJs and MCs entertainment, sale of small chops, etc. But I will tell you clearly, my brothers and sisters, the funfair is a kind of one-stop shop where everything concerning entertainment, unwinding with friends and families, sit out and taking out children to see, feel, and get gifts from Santa Claus in the spirit of the Yuletide season is taking place. It is expected to continue every other day from the 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and adequate security is already made in place. You are all therefore encouraged to come out en masse and own the Funfair Fiesta, the first of its kind in the FCT. We are going to visit the IDP camp and selected hospitals in the 6 area councils now and Thursday. On Friday, we'll be the Jumat at the National Mosque, and Sunday, denominational church services at National Ecumenical Center, Abuja. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today not a day for too much of speech. Let's all unite in peace and love, embrace and encourage one another. But I would like to say something very clear. As we all know, and as I said ab initio, that today isn't a day for speeches. But I want us to take a little time out of our time to recapitulate and think about what the Nigerian population is today in the year 2020. We are about 207 million people. In the event, God forbid, of any unforeseen circumstances, I want us to think of where can accommodate such a population in Africa and beyond. Amongst this population also, we have about 103,779,396 women. That is why if anyone tells you Women don't rule the world. Ask the person to take a breath and think again. Women as daughters, women as wives, women as children, women as aunties, and women as youth are still components of this population. The numerical strength is there. If it is harnessed and used wisely, if mothers will act with compassion, if mothers will begin to act with milk of human kindness, if mothers will reserve time to train their children, Nigeria will be greater than it is today. It is not time for blame game, but with pain in our hearts, I know so many mothers weep, because when you witness a fallen nation, tell me you have spotted failed women. But Nigerian women are known to be strong women. Nigerian women are known to be virtuous women. Nigerian women committed to any project they want to do is second to none. Why then are we found wanting? Or are we in the node of disarray? Are we in a node for anarchy? Or is there a certain conspiracy of silence? Let the women begin to speak, please. When I say women, I'm not saying only old women, but I'm speaking about any woman of the gender F, female, in Nigeria. A girl, a lady, a woman. Lastly, an old woman has a voice of wisdom. We must begin to put ourselves together and put the numerical strength to use. Do you know, if all women unite today to say nothing wrong will happen in Nigeria again, there must be good governance in Nigeria. There must be proper culture. There must be resuscitation of our culture and values. Do you know who will have it in Nigeria or not? We are choosing today, being part of the end of year, the first week of December, to tell us all that let us not be found wanting. Hajiya Fatima Abbas Hassan, my ambassador's wife, able team Ramatu, I'm looking at you. Please, I'm appealing on bended knees that something is wrong somewhere. If we all will kneel down to tell our husband, please, sweetheart, it is not worth the blood. Do you know he might not step out? If every woman will carry out her responsibility to say, my son, I know it's your right, but there are some other ways to this. Do you know that there will be peace? Peace not in the direction that only the sons will keep quiet or only the husbands will keep quiet, but these sons and husbands are also part of the leadership. Then to whom responsibility is given will begin to take responsibility. I watched a certain viral video that showed a girl telling her mother, who was Commissioner of Education also, to pull over, and she wanted to drop because her mates, her siblings, or her peer groups were somewhere in a class sitting on the floor while she was going to the most prestigious school with ACs and everything. That was exemplary. If every wife should tell the husband, my child isn't flying to London for school, he wants to attend Garki Secondary School. Garki Secondary School must be fixed. If I say I'm the president today and my heart bleeds and I want to see this school in good shape, and for God, with all my children, we will not attend any other, one block after the other, there will be fixing. Let us learn the values or inculcate attitudinal change towards activities, towards our value system, towards what affects us. A sense of country first. That is what is missing in Nigeria. I know some of us that are here, that are about my age, might remember when we used to value and treasure our flag. A little flag must be in our bags. What is wrong with that today? Someone will step on the flag, the Nigerian flag, green, white, green. You ask some of our children what the reason of green, white, green is. They don't even know. You ask them to recite the national pledge except if they are to sing it. If they feel it from their hearts, they can recite it. They can recite it from sleep because it is a prayer. I want to urge us all. As for the youth, do you know the youth constitute about 34 million of this population? Our sons. They are exactly 33,652,424 million in population. How can we allow such group to go fallow? Then the youth must be engaged. And I know the government has heard the cry loud and clear. I want to take us back a little memory lane. If in 60 years, I've been saying it, in 60 years of Nigeria's independence, youths have been engaged incessantly with the women, maybe we will not be here today. Do not think it is the 8 years of Jonathan's administration or Yar'Adua or PDP. Do not think it is the 5 years of Buhari administration. It is an anomaly that has been with us. Perhaps a wrong culture of independence we got. Were we actually told to take the bull of infrastructural development by the arm from the time onset? Maybe we will be different. I am urging us, I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. I am speaking today as a Nigerian child, as a girl child. I am not speaking as a minister or minister of state of the Federal Capital Territory. I'm not speaking as someone in government. I'm speaking as a Nigerian with my own rights. Supposing today, is it 4 years? Is it 8 years? I must vacate this seat. What about my child? Will he be fortunate to be a minister? Perhaps he won't even have school to go. Or perhaps there will not even be in Nigeria for him to live. Is that what we want? God forbid. The labor of our heroes past shall never go in vain. The labor of our heroes past shall never go in vain. I appeal to us all. FCT being the heart of the nation, let it take center stage. Let everyone assume position of responsibility. I will take the lead to be on the street with you. It will surprise you today that you are not seeing a gathering of ministers and senators and every big car. We are here as common citizens. We are here as Nigerians. Do you know it will surprise you? There is no funding of the government in this movement. It is our money. It is your money. Everyone brought 1 naira, 10 naira, 20 naira, 100 naira, and we are proud of this little gathering we can have. Hajiya Fatima Abasasan, I will say to you, thank you. We do not need drugs. We do not need too much to celebrate. We need ourselves to share, to bond. That's what it used to be. I could remember during the childhood, I'll be waiting for our neighbor on Christmas Day to knock the door and bring us rice. Because perhaps as a Muslim, my parents will not slaughter for me the he-goat. That aroma was what I kept waiting for every Christmas. The taste of the stew was different from the northern stew. We ate with passion and love. What is wrong with us? Have we ever sat to ask ourselves that something is fundamentally wrong? But I want to take it from here and draw in a line. Let's assume that something went wrong. But should it continue to go wrong? Can two wrongs ever make a right? Two wrongs can never make a right. Let's look at it. Let the engagement begin now. I beg you, let the engagement begin now. I beg you, it is time for attitudinal change. In this Christmas, the moment is Ember Month, we begin to enjoy, we begin to rejoice. But the place is like the graveyard. When I walked around from Lokoja down to Abuja yesterday, I said, no. This is not towards the Yuletide season we used to experience. Families are hiding because they are afraid someone is carrying you that is going to bomb you, is going to kidnap you. Let's ask ourselves, who are the kidnappers? Some of them are Nigerians. And for those that are not Nigerians, Nigerians are known to be strong. Nigerians are known not to be cowards. Nigerians are known to defeat enemies. How did they cripple into our nation and our society and eating deep into the fabric of our own existence? So much so that hiding is becoming our lifestyle. I beg of us all, throughout the year 2020, we ran away for Lassa fever. We were in the hiding for coronavirus. We became into hiding again for the NSAS after it. The NSAS was necessitated because of the hardship. Now again, are we going to continue to run? We want to live. We want to be happy. Encourage every of your neighbor to roll out the drum of Christmas in its own little way. You don't need millions to celebrate. Let there be celebration of life that we even survived all these pandemics. We survived it. Do you know if your wife loves you, she doesn't need an elephant from you to celebrate Christmas? Let's dust our old clothing and be out to celebrate. Not because we will not be mindful of the coronavirus. We shall obey all social distancing. But a little water, a little drop from here and there will make an ocean. Abuja's own will be different. Are we ready? We are starting from today. Tell 1 to tell 10. That Nigeria, especially Abuja, is a peaceful environment. There is love to the baggy person. There is love to the Gade person. There is love to the Koro person. There is love to the original inhabitants. There is love for non-indigens here. There is space for the Igbos, the Hausas, the Nupes, the Kakandas, and even the Ebiras here. This is the seat of the government. If there is love and we believe in, let no one sow a seed of discord amongst us. If we begin to fight ourselves, I'm sorry. What we witnessed during the NSAS protest, you burn my car, I burn your heart. Until today, they said form committees and write reports. Who has visited you to give you money for mattress? We are yet to receive this compensation. A word should be enough for all of us. Spread the love. Spread the love. We used to have Onye Kanwenu. Maybe before we leave here today, we will sing one love. From today till the end of the Yuletide season, every day will be celebration. Give your neighbor the little you have and share with that neighbor. Give to children. Be your brother's keeper. The new person in your community that you do not know his way of life, tell to the police and the police is ready. The government is ready to provide security. Let's see where the kidnapper will pass. But our power is not from heaven. He didn't fall like manna from above. They are part of us. Whatever it is that is making you do that, please, we beg you to stop. We are just begging you as mothers to stop. Maybe we'll begin to kneel down as mothers to say we appreciate you. Please stop kidnapping. Please stop stealing. Let the killing stop. This is all I urge you to do. I want to thank you.